Make sure I get everybody where they're supposed to be. With these leagues, man, like, why do you guys do this to yourself? Injuries, fatigue. Damn. It's gonna be the debut of Jaquan Hardy. Know that. So this fantasy team, we had to really come in and make a lot of free agency moves. It'll be JC Horn time. Damn. Hell of a load time. Well, oh my God.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Chase Edmonds going to take it from his end zone. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
17 yards and a Giant first down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. 10 more there and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
First down, Mariota. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw Mariota. He'll get this one to Patrick. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That second down play nets a -4. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Mariota to throw it. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. And it'll be 4th down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Here's Mariota. Flushed out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. Seibert's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
And this one out, it's a touchback.
All right, Hardy, let's go to work, buddy.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Yeah,
Here's 2nd and 10.
that's what I wanted.
Throwing now is Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. Oh, Edmonds has it knocked loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Always costly to cough up that football. He's defender. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he'll run for it with Evans. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On play action, Mariota. And finding the tight end Hooper. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Now Balaj. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, it's Hardy. And some space here. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. A quick throw by Brady, complete. Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Chase Edmonds going to take it from his end zone. Edmonds, he's just going to sit on this one, and that'll be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Zerline now for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Yeah, this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Mariota now from the 50. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 6. To the air again, Mariota. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy. Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Mariota now to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well. Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy. So after the INT, it's Brady. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Brady now on first down. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Brady to throw. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Brady. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he can't get away. Brady will go down. A safety with a sack there. LaMarcus Joyner.
Dude, this guy has had a fractured arm. Let's say torn cartilage.
Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
Wow. I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Here's King. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. They'll run here with Balaj. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. That's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Off the play fake, Mariota. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Well, no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does he?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Play action. Now it's Brady.
I don't know why I meant to throw this damn running back looking down at my fucking phone.
Jalen Thompson picks
Stupid.
it.
Brandon, this is a veteran
Fucking
quarterback
running
back
back is
there.
wide
He should
open.
know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Mariota on first down. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Mike Edwards picks it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game. And now this time an interception return for another score. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Chase Edmonds going to take it from his end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing again on second down. Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On third down, Mariota. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 46. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Play fake. Mariota. Looking here for Smith downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the rookie J.C. Horn. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. On first down, it's Hardy. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
God damn.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes
damn,
it can be a
man.
little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punter now,
That
as he'll punt it away for the
was
second
awesome.
time. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the
Fucking
return.
perfect play
And
call.
possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
Hell, Brady hadn't had to do anything all day long. Except fuck
And
up.
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
All we
at the
need you to do,
25.
Tom, today is we want you to just mess everything up, okay? All right, good talk.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Giants on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
What's up?
Here to Marvin Jones. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 on the play. A first down throw for Mariota. And nearly another interception. Boy, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mariota now. He's got Hooper on the short connection. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Throwing the out
Really?
incomplete.
Wow, what a
It's
gutsy
Patrick.
call. Or
He'll
throw.
get out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Balaj shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Throwing, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. There was no... And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
That boy Hardy.
59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Working with his 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about
Offense.
themselves.
We didn't do nothing on
What a
offense.
game to put up
Nothing.
that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball.
Seriously, I had like
Working and
4
clicking.
defensive
They think
touchdowns.
that they can bottle this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fumble returns, kickoffs.
Just don't think you can do anything
Look.
wrong. Whatever you call, run.
I didn't even hardly have the ball on offense.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, they're on a nice early roll as they move to
That's
3-1
crazy.
with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
Got fucked in that trade.
And for Charles Davis and
I
our
sure
entire
did.
crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon. Saying so long,
The
everybody.
trades you made fucking more than you think.
I know. Eight passing attempts and 8 rushing attempts. That's how many plays I had that game on offense. Six interceptions. Five defensive touchdowns.
That's 5.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
I just work here. I made a really bad read on one play. I was sitting there looking at it and saw my running back wide open for a check down. Yeah, I just decided I just wanted to throw an interception instead. Like literally, I don't like lost, staring into space kind of shit. Pet fucking dildo. You tell him, Tom.
Damn. The hell was that?
No idea. I guess everybody on the team got 2,500 XP for something.
Was that your first game with him?
Yep. Dude, Hardy is a badass, man. Seriously, like, he only 8 carries, but he had like 66 yards or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it was yards after contact. Like, he's going to be good. Let's go see how many yaks. Yeah, tell me about the freaking yak, huh? So, there's this guy. Jaquan Hardy. Rookie. Out of Tiffin College. 8 carries. 66 yards. 4 broken tackles. 22 yaks. And along with 36. Took him an hour and a half to run 36 yards. Not the fleetest of foot. let's go look at injuries. Let's see how many the Giants lost. Oh, I've still got 3 on injury. That's why. Thank you for sparing me. Well, the Giants now have 4. So he lost Joey Bosa for 6 weeks, knee cartilage tear. Keenan Allen is... This is amazing shit. He is out for 2 weeks with an upper arm fracture.
It's tough.
This dude has an upper arm fracture and he is out 2 weeks. Now, if you ever wanted to know the definition of what a real man is, that's it. 2 weeks. And it just broke my upper arm. I'll see you next week, alright?
Yeah. You go home, check it off, I'll get back.
Fucking Van Ginkel. 4 weeks. Jonah Jackson. Don't know who she is. That's crazy. For talent. Do you feel like release is important so far this year? Had a
Wide receivers? Yeah, I think so.
yeah. You think that's how these 90 speed guys are getting open?
I think that depends on other stuff, but it definitely helps. I think you could have a 90 speed receiver with great release, a terrible route running, and he wouldn't get as open. I like to release on people who are receivers that are pretty damn good, because the motherfucker comes down and presses them, man. They can fucking smoke them sometimes. They got really good release.
I forgot to do DGs.
GG's in the chat.
Well, I guess that's it for this stream. Maybe we'll check on this other league. Start another one maybe.